Okay, this morning what I'm trying to do is till up this whole bank along through here, and I've got most of it tilled up, as you can see. What the problem was, it didn't grow good grass when it first started out, and it just got all rough washboard, and every time I mowed I was just bouncing like crazy. So what I'm doing is basically tilling this up. Yeah, you wonder, why do you got a snowplow on there for? I says, well, I'm just leaving it on there to give me a little more weight in the front. It's kind of steep down through here, so maybe it'll give me some more stability or something. I don't know, maybe I'm all screwed up, but I'm just tearing this up and I'm going to reseed this whole bank. I just got to get the sod torn up and get the rough spots out of here. And I've got another tractor 400 with a harrow that I can come in here and really smooth this out and dress this up before I seed it. But this is the roughest spot for me, and I just it's pretty steep in here, like I said, but we're going to try and get these clods all busted up. It's dry. Where I've been over it a couple times, it's pretty good shape. This old 750 is working pretty good with this tiller. We're just going to give it a shot, see what happens, and I've just been debating how to do this and see if this tractor is solid enough and won't tip over down through here, because it is pretty steep. It's pretty steep, so we'll just set the camera up here and see how we do, and it's working up pretty good. I'm just gonna come up here, and here's the harrow section that I've got. David designed this for his John Deere 400, and we're gonna get it on the bucket, and then we'll be able to come in here and smooth this thing all up and everything. But yeah, it's that bank over there. It just won't grow grass real good, and it's just been rough and everything. So I'm gonna give it a shot and see what happens. See if we can get something on film here. I don't know, can't hardly see what I'm doing, but we'll see what happens. Unreal. Must have been ready to go anyway. I don't know if I can weld that on. Probably. Who knows though? We'll have to see. There's so many rocks all over out there. I'm going to have to just really do some rock picking. I'm going to get that harrow, like I said, go over it, see if we can smooth it out and get it seated down this fall. So, anyway, the old tiller, you can see it tears it up pretty good. like I said, I got to get that 400 over there at the bucket and then get that harrow on it and really smooth it down. So that's about it for today. So we'll end her there. Give you a little update on my grandkids' pumpkin patch. I think it's time to come in here. I think tomorrow is September 30th. They grew pretty good for getting them in late. There's a couple big ones out there, but they should have some fun picking these a little bit, and I can take these vines off and bring my tiller in here and till this all up this fall. Have a good garden in here next spring. Over here I did till this up. I planted some muskmelon late. They're getting some blossoms on them. Green beans. These are green beans. They didn't all come up, but there are some blossoms on there that we might get some green beans yet. And there I planted some radishes, but they all go to tops. I remember my mom telling me plant radishes in the spring because when it gets hot and stuff, they just all grow to tops and everything. So this will be a nice little garden too for next spring. There's two areas here. We're going to put a little more garden in. Put Ben and Meredith and the grandkids and do a little more planting over here next spring. But that's just an update on our pumpkin patch.